Welcome to ZoomInData. In this video, we will learn about control flow activities in Azure Data Factory. Control flow activities help us manage and control the execution flow of pipelines. These activities are extremely important for real-world orchestration scenarios in Azure Data Factory. Control flow in Azure Data Factory is used to control the order in which activities run. It allows us to handle conditions and decision-making logic. Control flow also supports looping scenarios. Overall, it helps us build intelligent and dynamic pipelines. In real-world projects, pipelines are not always linear. Different actions may be required based on conditions or results. Repeating activities using loops is also very common. Control flow activities help us handle this complexity effectively. Azure Data Factory provides several control flow activities. These include if condition, switch, for each, and until activities. There are also supporting activities like wait and web. Each activity serves a specific orchestration purpose. The if condition activity executes activities based on a true or false condition. It supports dynamic expressions. This activity has two paths, true and false. It is commonly used when implementing decision-making logic. If condition is used when we need to check if data is available. It is also used for row count validation. Based on a status value, different paths can be executed. It is very helpful in error handling scenarios. The switch activity works similar to switch case logic. It supports multiple cases based on a value. There is also a default case. Switch activity helps keep pipelines cleaner than nested if conditions. Switch activity is useful when handling environment-based logic. It works well when processing multiple file types. It is also useful in status-driven workflows. Overall, it helps simplify complex branching logic. The for each activity is used to iterate over a collection. It executes the same activities multiple times. For each supports both sequential and parallel execution. It is one of the most commonly used control flow activities. For each is commonly used when processing multiple files. It can also loop through multiple tables. For API calls, it helps handle pagination. It is very useful in batch data processing scenarios. The until activity repeats execution until a condition is met. It is often considered the opposite of for each. Until is commonly used for polling scenarios. An exit condition is very important to avoid infinite loops. The wait activity pauses pipeline execution for a specified time. It creates a time-based delay. Wait activity is often used together with polling logic. Although simple, it is a very powerful activity. The web activity is used to call REST APIs. It supports GET and POST methods. This activity helps integrate with external systems. It is commonly used in event-based pipelines. Control flow activities are often combined together. For example, if condition can be used with for each. Switch activity can be combined with web activity. This combination helps build complex orchestration logic. Control flow activities help in error handling. We can define on-failure paths. Conditional retries can be implemented. This allows pipelines to fail gracefully and intelligently. Performance is very important when using control flow. Avoid unnecessary loops. Use parallel execution carefully. Always monitor pipeline runs and optimize expressions. A common mistake is creating infinite loops. Another mistake is over-nesting conditions. Poor expression logic can break pipelines. Ignoring performance can cause execution delays. Interviewers often ask the difference between if and switch. They may ask about for each versus until. Understanding sequential and parallel execution is important. Be prepared with real-world control flow examples. Control flow activities manage execution logic. Azure Data Factory provides multiple control flow activities. They are essential for pipeline orchestration. This is a core Azure Data Factory skill. In the next video, we will learn about triggers in Azure Data Factory. Triggers help automate pipelines based on schedule or events. This will complete the picture of end-to-end orchestration. Thank you for watching this video. This course is created by ZoomInData. Our goal is to help you learn, practice, and succeed. Subscribe to ZoomInData for more Azure Data Factory content.